Good evening and welcome to the internet and welcome to LimbicTV and welcome to Tandale, our band tonight. I'm really looking forward to this. Tandale are a young band from Galashiels and I think this is their first gig ever. Hello guys.
Hello.
Hey. So is this your first gig ever?
Yeah, it is.
Wow, that's brilliant.
We started in lockdown, so
He started the band during lockdown.
And there were so
I
many
think
gigs.
it's literally like a year's anniversary today
Is
or
it?
tomorrow
Oh.
that we made the Facebook page.
Yeah.
pretty
Um,
we turned in so many offers.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to start a band?
There's literally nothing else to do, I think.
I don't know. We've always been pretty musical, I guess.
Our dad has all these we've
Yeah.
got like
We've got a music room.
has so many instruments. Might as well use them, you know.
Yeah, I've known your dad for a long time, Rory. What's that, Alfie? All right, Alfie's saying you're really quiet, so get on the mics and speak up.
Yeah.
And I don't know, 20 or 30 years I've known him, and I guess I kind of wondered whether it was your idea to start the band or your dad's.
Yeah, he was like, you have to carry on the musical
Locked us in a room, so we
legacy.
agreed to do it.
Because it's quite a
Not
good
gonna get anything otherwise.
it's maybe quite a good way to kind of stop you fighting with each other. Do you do that?
Well, I guess he's kind of encouraged some
We've-
fights.
No.
There's another family of musicians around Edinburgh called the Mollisons. Willie on drums and Ben on guitar and Greg on sax and Conrad on bass. And I think that was their dad's solution. It's like, you lot are just a handful. It was Mike as well. It's like, so I tell you what, I'll start a band and that'll solve the problem.
Well, we never actually we've always played instruments, but never really the ones that we're playing right now. Because I didn't really play drums until the start of lockdown, and I think the
Really?
same, yeah, and the same goes for Corey Nunes.
Wow.
Like the odd bit in music, you know, like the night after night sort of stuff in the class.
That's incredible. I mean, I've been listening to you sound check, obviously. So I would never have guessed that. All right, guys, give us a song. What you got first?
First song's called Cul-de-sac. Yeah.
Led by the leaders on a steep journey to quiet. Led by the teachers on a long ride to fight. Bumps and bruises from elbows to shoulders. No time for losers stuck behind boulders. Now there's 500 kids dropped out of dead end. One boy with his eyes waiting for when it ends. Now there's 500 kids dropped out of dead end. One boy with his eyes waiting for when it ends. Plans for the future, parties and long trips. Plans for the future no longer exist. Now there's 500 kids trapped at a dead end. One boy with his eyes waiting for when it ends. Now there's 500 kids trapped at a dead end. Dug up the pit, what would you recommend? Self-pity on themselves, no lack of regret. For 3 months has been left unsaid. Lumps and bruises from elbows to shoulders. No time for losers, stuck behind boulders. Now there's 500 kids trapped at a dead end. One boy with his eyes waiting for when it ends. Now there's 500 kids trapped at a dead end. Throw up the pit, what would you recommend? Say your farewells, this ain't gonna end well. Say your farewells, no time for show and tell. Say your farewells, say your farewells.
Yeah. That's brilliant. So already you've got a gig in France. Philippe Pignon says France is waiting for you.
Ah, nice.
Sick.
How about that? Yeah. So Leith today
We'll pop over to France.
and
That's-
France tomorrow. Yeah.
That's an invitation.
That's it. They've got quite good cheese over there in France.
Yeah.
Dude. Not
Yeah,
a cheese
one of
guy,
the
but I can fancy some like cheese and wine.
You don't drink wine.
Yeah, I know, but you know, cheese and wine. It's
Yeah.
just the yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Cheese
Let's
is
say Mary Macaulay. She's brilliant. Fiona Shepherd, Fab Boys, Gin Poured, enjoying the music. Cool. Give us another tune.
Okay.
Okay.
Smart mid. You have a set list there, do you? Oh, you kidding me?
Keep talking, you know you wanna hear it all. Stop stalling, you know you miss a close call. Eyeballing, tunes in the country's best. Ripped shirts, always make it look like you're wearing a vest. Who knew when you look so bad, you could feel so good. Said a shit face hard time, still blurry smirk, man. Clients look down, all they wanted to dance with us. And all those girls' dance moves are made of rock. Keep moving, you're about to fall. Stop swaying, when you're back out then who will we call? Just proving to everyone a what we could be. Stop peeking, I don't come up with anyone you see. Who knew when you look so bad, you could feel so good. Said a shit face hard time, still blurry smirk, man. Clowns look down, all they wanted to dance with us. And all those girls' dance moves are made of us. Don't look into their eyes, look up when she locked us strong.
That's brilliant. I'm just really impressed. I mean, because I'm 55. So your collective ages is probably, is it less than that?
I don't know.
15.
I mean, you
No,
guys just do the math.
16
but
even.
the numbers.
Totally brilliant. Belinda Glennon says hello. Paul Kinnear says hello. Marianne Campbell, she says hello.
Oh, nice.
There's lots of people online. It's probably about nearly 50 people online. Cool.
Jeez, oh.
Fucking. Oh, hey, the jumper's coming off. It's cool.
Serious.
Yeah, serious. That's good. That's a good sign. Over the winter, we've had a few gigs in here where the drummers have kept their jackets and their hats on. And we have had some snow tonight outside, but it's getting serious. The jumper's
It
off.
also taps off when we just came in.
Yeah.
Came in for the sound check, went out and it was snowing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
Cool.
Scotland.
Give us another song, guys.
This one's called Lucy.
Did you hear the birds sing? Or was I listening out to the wrong signs? I thought that it will ever be fine. And in this situation I would say that I don't care. The little way of visiting Satan, this is something that we all share. Now when we get to a point we sort of loosen up. But sometimes when I get there I know that my romance can be fun. Did I really bump into your car? Or did I want your number that much? Can you tell from afar that I've not been smoking tar? 'Cause in this situation I would say that I don't care. The little way of visiting Satan, this is something that we all share. Now when we get to a point we sort of loosen up. But sometimes when I get there I know that my romance can be fun. Think I might have gone too far. Lost concentration. I know I can't play guitar. 'Cause when I did, hesitation. And in this situation I would say that I don't care. The little way of visiting Satan, this is something that we all share. That when we get to a point we sort of loosen up. But sometimes when I get there I know that my romance can be fun. You stare thinking that it's gonna solve something about it, but instead it just shakes you more, 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 more. You stare thinking that it's gonna solve something about it, but instead it just shakes me more, 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 more.
Yeah! Woo! It's brilliant. Philippe Pignon, your French promoter, says, excellent pass. And Fred Carson's there. Is that? That sounds like a comedian. Sorry, who's that?
It's our grandpa.
It's a grandpa. Brilliant. Hello, Grandad.
It's
Hey.
G-Boom.
Cool. He's cheesing. Cool. Andrew Mackenzie's there as well. He says hello. And Bernadette Ward.
Got the whole Stour Village there.
Yeah.
And
Just about.
Andy Mack as well. Yeah, he says hello. And Caroline Claire Urquhart Mackenzie. She says woo. And Sanjana Dandin.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Hey. Cool. Andrew Meikle. I've seen Andrew here before. And Gary Dixon. Loving the Campbell Boys. Like, are you known as the Campbell Boys in Galashiels?
I was just
we're known
known
all
as
over,
Inniscorry.
all over the country.
that's
Go by many names.
that's a good point, Colin. Like, 'cause, Rory is widely Kent.
Yeah.
Cool. These tunes are great. Give us another tune.
Right.
Oh, Rory Campbell says it's nothing to do with me, by the way. Yeah, right.
He's forced us to secrecy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What have you got next?
Signed a contract.
Somebody's squeaking.
Outside in, yeah?
Yeah, outside in.
Hold on to the secrets now. It's home street, how the people know what he's told. When something just comes to show, the foreign saints can't keep it. Cause everyone knows that when they say they won't, they can't keep their lips closed. By the time anyone knew what they were talking about, their love was easier to expose. And now, finding all the five guys asking me what's going on, they will get nothing. Stars will come and expect to share cause they're brighter. They will get nothing from me. Love and joy, I know it didn't come to claim she had already been cheating. He just comes and takes a picture upon his chin. Peculiar image keep repeating. Well, one day came across a plan left on her desk, showing that she was stealing his brains so that she could pass a scummy test, then leave him. Who can say what's going down? And he got nothing. Then he said with the brain this situation, so I had to give something. Your mind has been messed with this retaliation. By the time you start, they'll already know. Hide me in the sky so I can see the next bird passing by. Teach me how to flow so I don't need to learn how to fly. Hold on to the secrets now. So on the street, other people know what he told. When something just comes to show, the folks say can't keep it. And the only ones who know who say they won't, they can't keep their lips closed. By the time anyone knew what they were talking about, their love was easier to expose. And now finding all the five guys asking me what's going on, and they got nothing. Stars will come and expect to share cause they're brighter. They will get nothing from me. I've been looking from the outside in. I've been looking from the outside in. We've been looking from the outside in. from the outside in.
Yeah. That's brilliant. This is a bit like being at work over a year ago, or longer. I worked in the venue and liquid rooms and summer hall and lots of places, and we'd have local bands and bands like you guys playing the first gig, and it feels exactly the same. That's great. Cool.
That was the second song we actually ever
Sorry,
played together.
I've got your mic turned down. Let me get your mic back up.
Sorry.
It's just 'cause it turns into a crash cymbal mic when you push it away from your mouth.
Right,
So
sorry.
sorry, say that again,
Yeah,
please.
no, I
Callum.
just saying that was the second song we ever played together. Yeah.
Brilliant.
That we don't. Innocent wrote the lyrics for.
Magic. The writing's brilliant. I'm really enjoying it. And there was something. It was at the last track, or the track before this. It sounded like a cross between the Velvet Underground and African Big Beat. It's like, so, what was I going to say? Did I hear you correctly when you were chatting earlier on, saying, "Well, we play that one that you wrote this morning"?
No, it was no, it was this week I think. Yeah.
All right.
You go.
It's like, oh, we just wrote that song on the way to the gig. No.
Yeah,
It was the other night, wasn't it?
Well, I mean, we did that as well, but
Okay, give us another track, guys.
This was called Wallflower.
You want me to say sorry, but you know something I can't do. To prevent my loss of dignity, there's one way to follow through. My body had to move away, expecting up to these buildings. It's time you shake your shades like you want me to be up your mullet. Start walking this path, start seeing another one inside. So to put the pencil down and realize no answer is right. So keep your cool, keep your cool. Cut down the wallflower, as big a man as you, there's nothing to be the bigger man, cause there's too few. It's a Saturday morning, we've been going all night, with false trash talking, ready to break into a fight. Some stuff I said was warning of things that could have might. Never gonna end cause of what we want. A couple phrases from each side. So keep your cool, keep your cool. Cut down the wallflower, as big a man as you, there's nothing to be the bigger man, cause there's too few. Keep your cool, keep your cool. Cut down the wallflower, as big a man as you, where there's nothing to be the bigger man, cause there's too few. So keep your cool, keep your cool. Cut down the wallflower, as big a man as you, where there's nothing to be the bigger man, cause there's too few.
Yeah. Woo. Okay. So being well prepared and ready to do a gig, the guys brought sandwiches.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and
BLTs from Marks and Spencers.
yeah, I found them outside Melissy's having their lunch. There they are.
Cheesemonger.
Yeah, and That's cool. Elena Henderson says, Zach says hi and sounding great. And Vikas DM. Hey, and Terry Mellor. Terry Mellor. That kind of rolls off the tongue. And Weir's there, says good. Gavin Ramsey as well. Hormones Mohagdam. Is that
Hormos Mogadam.
Oh yeah.
Mogadam? Mogadam. Cool. And Matthew Moga.
Oh,
Cool. So,
Sick.
That's
yeah, there's about
so
70 people online.
Yeah.
It's 70 people at your first gig and they're not right in front of you. Like,
Jeez, oh
I know.
man, we thought we'd be happy with like what is
wish
it?
we could see you guys.
We
Wish
said
we
we were
could
happy between.
Calvin, you said 20. I thought that was
I said,
optimistic.
like 15,
Yeah.
20.
Yeah.
And that's 70 screens,
Jeez, oh.
Yeah.
right? So obviously, people will be sitting in front of their tellies because you can watch this kind of stuff on telly now
Yeah.
with
we
their
had
pals. So it's probably
yeah.
like 500 people, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
about like 20
Round it
people
up.
at telly, you know?
Yeah. So give us another tune, guys.
This next one's called Broken Clock. The screw wedge into brain town, the host tonight's the night. Draining out the sensitivity, revealing to the map man there's no right time. Some fear of failure gets in nature in which our balls of steel ricochet. You said no more, the biggest lie except the dandelions will always look fly and never turns out like we thought. Lady, don't walk away now, la 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 la. Never turns out like we thought. Lady, don't walk away now, blah 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 blah. Well, it must have seemed a bitter dream. Fits into reality with the fictional genius. Preaching 3-night flyer, making up to a floor. Transfer the cartoon, you start changing the inevitable. Emotions put on the cape, stay tin, everything is stable. Never turns out like we thought. Lady, don't walk away now, la 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 la. Never turns out like we thought. Lady, don't walk away now. Get me tequila to wash away my Sheila. Get me tequila, nothing else. Get me tequila to wash away my Sheila. Get me tequila, nothing else. To pretend it's all I remember. Headaches never felt so good, just days down and confused. One must have seen a bitter dream. Fits into reality with a fictional genius who reached the 3-night fly, making love to a floor. Never turns out like we thought. Lady, don't walk away now, la 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 la. Never turns out like we thought. Lady, don't walk away now. Get me tequila to wash away my Sheila. Get me tequila, nothing else. Get me tequila to wash away my Sheila. Get me tequila, nothing else. Never turns out like we thought. Lady, don't walk away now, la 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 la. Never turns out like we thought. Lady, don't walk away now.
Woo! Hey, so you've basically got the usual 5 people in the room clapping in the distance, kind of thing that we're able to provide here as some kind of a semblance of an audience. But I guess
that is the biggest we've ever had.
True. Douglas Caskey is here. He says hello. Jane Logan. And
Cool. We say hello back.
yep.
Greetings.
And it says, remember us when you're famous, boys. Jim Logan. It says Liam Malone's
Happy
there.
50th.
Oh,
Happy
yeah, happy
50th.
birthday, Jim.
It's not today.
Hey, I should flip over
No,
to
it's this
YouTube.
week.
It's not-
Aaron Aitchison is on YouTube. Archie Gibson,
Oh, nice.
Larb, Ruben O, Oliver Gilmore, Jamie
Nice.
Connolly, and Ashley Warder. Hey,
Oh, yeah, right, Ashley?
hey, it's cool. See, when your dad got out of the van when he arrived, he didn't look any different to me than what I remember him.
Or is he still
It's
bald?
because he's bald. Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. He was always bald, so you don't see the change, right?
He's been
Cool.
trying to grow it out, but he's
No,
just...
seriously though, I thought like he didn't look any different to the way I last remember him, which
No,
must
he
be
stays youthful.
over 10 years ago, like at least, probably 20 years ago. Kyle Shane says hello.
Kyle Chain.
Fiona McLean and Liam Malone. Okay. So, you've given me this set list, which is the smallest and most perfectly written set list that I've ever seen. It's about 3 inches wide and about 6 inches long. And
I drew the
there
arrow.
it's there, and it's like it's more meticulous than my mother's handwriting. It's brilliant. I didn't know kids could write like that.
I mean,
Sorry,
Corey doesn't really qualify as a child.
I'm being
Yeah. It's when you're your own child. I mean, that's...
cool.
Fishy.
What have you got for us next, guys?
Pretty Boy Land, yeah.
Yeah, pretty well. Such does your time, but you have a timepiece in your mind. So to have a sense of direction, but you find it all so easy to find. So to have so much muscle, but you're so full with your sticks and stones. So throw a punch, but your steel throws make boys' bones crunch. Think you're so special, but you're really just insane. When are you gonna change your world? We look to you, thinking that you are insane. Think you're so special, living in a pray boy land. Think you're so special, well all of your friends are just too dumb to understand. So fast, but of course you're just a machine. So forget the past, but your face says it all when the mirror gleams. Think you're so special, but you're really just insane. When are you gonna change your world? We look to you, thinking that you are insane. You think you're so special, living in a think you're so special, well all of your friends are just too dumb to understand. so mean, but of course you're just a machine. Sorts be so horrible, but in the end they know your break points. You think you're so special, but you're really just insane. When are you gonna change the world? Will it to you? Thinking that you are insane. You think you're so special, living in a brave boy land. You think you're so special, well all of your friends are just too dumb to understand. And when I walk in the middle, what do I see? Two hypocrites, see they're staring at me. And when I walk in the middle, just to fight, I need to choose between wrong or right.
Cool. That was totally rock. You think you're so special, but you're just insane.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I know people like that.
Did you get that?
It's like, yeah, there's something special about you, and yeah,
You're just insane, man. You're
Yeah,
just insane. Yeah.
and basically you're a nutter. Fiona Stott says, totally brilliant. Joanna Dunlop, hello Joanna, and Rhea Thompson. And somebody asked to say, moan the tannies. Hey.
Is that perchance Liam Malone?
Sorry, I haven't had your mic up again. I've been trying to avoid that crash symbol. Say that again, please, Callan.
I was said, by any chance, was it Liam Malone who said moan the tannies?
It was Douglas Kasky.
All right, no.
The Tequila Sheila. Is that?
Oh, we've
Tequila
already done
Sheila.
that one.
Cool. What have you got for us next, guys?
Pull my wrist. Pull my wrist. Stop pulling my wrist, man.
Until my arm falls off. So unfair one. Ask what I think, I say it's great, but I thought the other was fun. They baked me a cake and laid it on a 500-pound plate. Presentation isn't everything, but I still say it's great. Getting told off for these lies we speak. Don't you ever think that it's the opposite of rude to tell it untrue? Sipped on a beer with a meal when I went to Johnny's house. 50 minutes later, lying on the floor, spewing it out. His mum comes over and says to me, hey, what's all this about? I said that it's a beverage, but deep down I knew it was a Brussels sprout. We keep getting told off for these lies we speak. Don't you ever think that
untrue. Na 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 na. Pull my wrist until my arm falls off. So on a better one. Ask what I think, I say it's trash. His screams out made by mom. They all come over and say to me, hey, what's all this about? I say that I'm ungrateful and I'm hateful. They just try to figure me out. We keep getting told off for these lies we speak. Don't you ever think that it's the opposite of truth telling? Untrue. Na 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 na
So, did you manage to rhyme Figure It Out with Brussels Sprout on that track? You did, didn't you?
I think so. Yeah.
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 That's genius. I mean, how do you get Brussels Sprout into a song?
I think it was probably around about the Christmas season, you know.
Good chance. I think I'll carry that with me forever. R. Ross Henderson says brilliant. Eileen Milligan. Jason Sumner says cheers from Seattle, enjoying the songs.
Oh, cool. Jeez.
Hey,
That's gone worldwide here.
we have. Let's try and find out if there's anybody further away than Seattle. And there might be. We had a guy from Easter Island tuning in one night.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah, from Easter Road to Easter Island. How
Oh,
about
wow.
that? But Seattle's pretty cool. Hello, Jason. Thanks for tuning in. Tell us what time it is there, Jason. I think California is generally having lunch when we go out.
They'll be having lunch when we were playing, you know? It's like a
Yeah,
lunchtime
Works
performance.
perfectly.
Yeah.
yeah. There's I forget her name, slips my mind just now. There's a lady in California in Los Angeles who's tuned in or at lunch. And
Oh,
she just puts it on and has her lunch. And
That's really cool.
and watches
Very
a bunch of whoa, who was that? There's a bunch of crazy guys like us in in Leith next to the football stadium
Yeah.
doing this.
Next to the cheesemonger.
Yeah.
Next to next to a cheesemonger. Shout out to Mellis Cheese. They're my neighbours. They're brilliant.
They ever
hey.
complain about noise complaints?
No, I would have too many comebacks. Like,
Yeah.
like, well, what about the smell of your cheese and that, man? You know. No, I'm very well insulated,
Yeah.
socially and acoustically at the moment. Oh, wait a minute. Candice Parker, Texas is in the house.
Oh, nice.
Wow, are you in
Where's this one
Texas,
coming from?
Candice?
Well,
Yeehaw.
Texas and California is
That's
huge.
brilliant. Jason says it's coffee time, 12:48. How about
Nice.
that? Maybe Jason's a late riser.
12:48, yeah.
That's the breakfast call. And
It's got-
Jean Campbell's in Barra, of
Oh,
course.
it's
Oh, nice.
Granny.
That's your granny,
Yeah.
yeah. Hello. Hey, hello, Gran. I love that. And in this LimbicTV thing, that the family tune in. And it's either, it's granddads and grannies or nieces and nephews or whatever. Or I got a fabulous email from Auntie Bumble after a gig one day.
Nice.
And she was just super pleased to see her niece on the
That's
telly.
cool.
Yeah.
It's
Pretty
cool.
much
Anyway,
a family gathering, you know.
yeah. Well, sometimes the families haven't seen each other for like almost a year now.
Yeah.
You know, so they can switch on their telly and they can go, oh, there's our laddies like playing some tunes. That's a party. You know, crack out the G&T. Give us some more music, guys.
All right.
This is called Drilling on the Window.
Drooling.
Yeah, drooling.
Drooling on the window.
We spelled it wrong for like months. Just found out this morning we've been spelling it wrong.
So, what should it say?
No, like yeah,
just the
but
word.
We'd spelled it wrong.
Like,
Grammar.
Oh.
a jewel. So
Like
So
drooling.
Drolling. We were drolling on the window.
Drelling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drailing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Window doesn't mind that.
Yeah.
Okay. Drooling on the windows.
Jewel in the window, sleeping in cars. Miss the road trip, then you wake up and you know who you are. Look into the landscape, see the eye in her eyes. Tragic fake wallpaper and obvious disguise. When you say no, she knows. The river's got sun drips. When you say no, she knows. Start with a nice big. Wherever no one goes. What's a familiar thing that sticks? Wherever no one goes. Top shit. Still watch the sunset by yourself. Something romantic, seems like a scout. Think about it too much, it's more bad than good. Making a little deeper, great our fusion of moods. When you say no, she knows. Room's got sun drips. When you say no, she knows. Start with a nice big. Wherever no one goes. What's a familiar thing that sticks? Wherever no one goes. Top shit. We are amateurs living in a pro's life. Midges and mosquitoes who don't bite. We are the underdogs who are too scared so high. For the purpose only to survive the night. Why say no, she knows. Room's got sun drips. Why say no, she knows. Start with a nice big. Wherever no one goes. What's a familiar thing that sticks? Wherever no one goes. Top shit. I can only wonder, what did you think I would do? You said you had no part, you've got all Pinocchio's nose too. I can only wonder, what did you think I would do? You said you had no part, you've got Pinocchio's nose too.
Hey. There's lots of people have said really nice things, but Eileen Milligan says great songs. That to me, that's the key thing. You've put this all together since you started the band at the worst time in the world to start a band.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we were all locked in the same house.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I suppose that's an advantage, but
Got 3 guys living together with a bunch of instruments, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, we wouldn't be a band if not.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I remember we used to, like, every now and then, we'd be like, oh yeah, we'll go cover a song, and then like, we'd do it for like an hour, and then we'd fall out and be like, no, I'm not doing it with you guys anymore. I'm not gonna play with you guys. So they never went far until lockdown.
yeah, okay. That's a really, really interesting point, Callan, because all of these people in the control room here, which is like kind of akin to NASA. There's a guy on lights, and there's like, there's a guy on cameras, and there's a guy on the broadcast, and there's a guy on the visuals, and there's loads and loads of
Pretty much
screens.
is NASA.
Okay, so Sarah Knotfors is a guy in the American sense of the word. Just going to dig myself out of that hole right now. And I got a chance to say Knotfors again, which is... and I guess so we wouldn't have done this either if lockdown hadn't come along.
Yeah.
Same thing. So lockdown has convolved our paths, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has.
Written stars.
Yeah, that's it. You're like, we've reached Seattle.
Yeah.
It was meant to be.
It was.
That's it.
Prophecy has come true.
Brilliant. Okay, I'm going to start managing you, and I'm going to get a gig in France, and then I'll get you one in Seattle. and there's
Texas. And Texas.
there's Mario from Spain is saying hello.
Oh, nice.
So after Seattle, we'll go to Spain.
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
Yeah.
It's called a Stevie Wonder tour.
Oh, yeah. We'll have to stop off at the secret city of Atlas or something.
Stop off where?
What?
You know that bit in the water?
Atlantis.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Atlantis.
Gig there.
Okay, right.
Did you say Atlas?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a book.
Cool.
Yeah, I know.
All right. So, is there anyone watching from Atlantis? Get in touch. We want to tour your venue. Sure. What have you got next?
This is a cover of Backwards Walk by Frightened Rabbit.
Oh yeah. Myself and Brian have done gigs with him. How did you get into Frightened Rabbit?
He was playing at Stowdow, which is like the closest village to us. So,
That was his solo stuff.
yeah, it was just Scott Hutchison, but I think it was after he died. To be honest, I didn't listen to him before that, but then afterwards I just got into a load of his stuff, and I think it's the same with Callan and Corey.
Yeah, well, we all knew who they were, but like I didn't really appreciate the music until after he died.
Yeah.
It's really sad, but
Yes.
The way it works as well in our house is we all kind of have a very similar taste in music with the odd genre exception, but like one of us will go through a mad phase of some band or something, and then the next thing you'll wake up to I'll go through someone, I'll wake up and I'll hear Innes playing them in the shower. Then it goes to Cal, and
so I don't hear them for like another 5 months or something.
Yeah, well, we just kind of kill it for each other.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like to throw a curveball in there, put a little bit of American punk rock in, keep everyone on their toes.
Who's your favourite American punk rock band, Callum?
Oh, no, I don't have
On
one.
the spot here, come on.
No, I don't really have one. I just put on the odd song every now and then.
Brilliant. Okay, so let's dedicate this song to Scott. It's a tragic loss and a local hero.
Local legend. Local legend.
Yeah.
Mm.
Working on my backwards walk, walking with no shoes or socks. And when the time rewinds to the end of May, I wish we never met today. Working on my faults and cracks, filling in the blanks and gaps. And when I write them out, they don't make sense. I need you to pencil in the rest. Working on drawing a straight line, and I'll draw until I get one right. It's bold and dark, girl, can't you see?
I done drawing a line between you and me. Working on erasing you. I just don't have the proper tools. I'll get high and forget that you exist. There's no way that I'm forgetting this. Been working hard and walking out. Shoes won't let me close the door. Clothes won't let me close the door. 'Cause my trousers seem to love your floor. I've been working on my backwards walk. There's nowhere left for me to go, except back to you just one last time. Say yes before I change my mind. Say yes before you're the shit and I'm knee deep in it. You're the shit and I'm knee deep in it. Oh, you're the shit and I'm knee deep in it. You're the shit and I'm knee deep in it. Oh, you're the shit and I'm knee deep in it. You're the shit and I'm knee deep in it. Oh, you're the shit and I'm knee deep in it. You're the shit and I'm knee deep in it.
Hey. Woo. The sound of that song is it's a very Scottish sound. You know, there's a lot of rock and acoustic and alternative stuff. You know, there's all the French record stuff and all the indie bands, and they've got a particular sound or sensibility about them.
Yeah.
That is distinctly Scottish, and it's not the sort of shortbread thing of pipes and fiddles.
Yeah.
And that song definitely has it. Nice one. Rhea Thompson. Ray and Rhea say hello. Missed that.
We say hi back.
Hello.
Hey.
We also say hello.
It's cool. How are you enjoying that brick booth in us?
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look great in it.
Yeah, it's,
You know, a world
I was
of...
just made for bricks.
Your
Yeah.
hair matches the background.
Does.
And
My top as well, you could really,
Brings out your eyes.
yeah. Closer, closer. Didn't want to say, but
yeah. So, have you guys got any recorded stuff online, or have you released anything?
we released an EP, which has 3 tracks on it.
Great.
Yeah,
Where
we
can people
released-
buy that?
Well, it's on just your regular streaming services like Spotify, Apple Music, all that stuff.
So
But,
you get £14 after 10,000 plays, right?
something like that. But it's also on Bandcamp. Just like this thing where you can donate money, just and then listen to pretty much buy the EP or album or song or whatever.
Yeah, the Bandcamp thing is a bit different. So
Yeah.
you set a minimum price, yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Right, so you can say my CD's £5.
Mhm.
Bandcamp take 15%, don't they?
Yeah, I think
And
so.
PayPal take a percentage. So you get 75%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was
So-
Corey that set it up, so he knows more about
Yeah.
it than me.
On
So-
the Bandcamp. Yeah, I think it was Dad.
So if you sold if you sold 4 CDs at £5 each, that would be £20. Right? And you would take 75%. So you would get £15 the band would get back
Nice.
from selling 4 CDs.
Nice.
Compared to But wait, it's a good point to this. Compared to 10,000 plays giving you £14 on Spotify.
I actually did my persuasive essay for English on that.
Did you?
Yeah, on
Yeah.
like the streaming services.
Yeah,
and stuff.
and I sorry, Brian was telling me off about it being a maths lesson, but we've got a
Mr.
mathematician amongst us, don't we?
Oh, we got two mathematicians.
Two mathematicians, really? Right. So there we go. And anyway, so you've got something on Bandcamp, and if people go and buy it on Bandcamp, you'll get some money, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there's the short point.
You can see our lyrics as well there.
Cool. And are you going to make an album?
I don't know. Hopefully.
We need to get some jobs first.
We
Yeah.
need to get some gigs.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Some gigs, yeah. We just want a gig.
Yeah, we just want to play live.
Cool. Come in here and I'll make an album for you.
Make an offer you can't refuse.
And then we can do another gig to launch the album.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Sounds like a
Offer
plan.
accepted.
Yeah.
What have you got for us next, guys?
By the time I become a priest.
Which is
It's not satanic.
no,
It's
it's
not.
not.
Yeah, that's a disclaimer.
I think there's been a request for that.
That's-
Alan Moore is saying, priest,
Sick.
keep it up.
Well, this is one of the ones on our EP. Our last one we finished. Our last one in the EP. We started with Cul-de-sac, which was our third song in the EP, and then
It's also the first one we actually wrote.
yeah,
Yeah. Forgot about that.
then we had Broken Clock. And then by the time I become a priest.
deeper mind, understand what's wrong and right. Walk on bridge to choose your side, and it's hard to describe. Just resign, you'll survive. Don't get what they did deprive. Excuse your language, they weren't chosen. So wake up for your parents, do what I tell you to. If you know what's best, why don't feel fine, please don't control my mood. By the time I become priest, I will love the devil. Transgressing my needs, now I think level. Don't run away when I tell you how I feel. Father, I tried to say from the young age of my youth, I respected your profession, I tried to make it mine, but I have these messages that I cannot defy. So wake up for your parents, do what they tell you to. If you know what's best, but I don't feel fine, please don't control my mood. By the time I become priest, I will love the devil. Transgressing my needs, now I think level. Your parents do what I tell you to. If you know what's best, why don't feel fine, please don't control my mood. By the time I become free, I will love the devil. Expressing my needs, now I think level. By the time I become free, I will love the devil. Transgressing my needs, you have to reject them.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, it's fun to play that one.
Yeah.
I like that.
Sorry, I've still got your effects on. That's awesome. I keep thinking of Franz Ferdinand.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've never actually heard a comparison between them. Some people have, I think didn't you say someone said we sounded like The View?
Really?
No, I thought you said that one of your pals said that, no?
I don't know. Don't think so.
After the EP came out?
To be fair, we've had that kind of style.
Yeah.
God, Police.
What was it Mac Arts said? The Kinks.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
the Kooks?
The Kinks, yeah, I can see
Kinks,
that.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big up to Mac Hearts, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I need to go see when like lockdown's done. I need to go see more gigs there because actually
I seen Lucy Spraggan there.
really
Yeah.
At Mac Arts?
Yeah.
They get some great acts.
yeah.
is Andy McVannon involved in Mac Arts at all? Don't know.
I'm not
He's-
sure.
Probably. I mean,
He's got a band called Gutter Blood. Right, and they're brilliant.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're really, really good. They've been in and played, and I hope they'll come back. Rock on, give us another track.
Listen.
Oh yeah, this is Listen, shall we?
This is our last one.
Yeah.
Last track.
Last track, man.
Yeah, thanks everyone for watching us
Yeah.
tonight.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah. And thanks, Limbic.
Yeah. Thank you, Limbic.
Thanks, Dave.
It's been a complete
Mr.
delight.
Wah.
Thank you, Mr. Y. It's been an honor.
Yeah, I love the band. Band are brilliant.
Thank you.
Really exciting. It's exciting for me to hear like you three guys battering out tunes like you are. It's great. It's totally brilliant. I'm sure everybody out there is thinking the same thing. Give us the last song.
Okay, here we go.
Joe bought a good post from the internet. Thought that what he was doing was free from threat. At 5 in the morning, looking down the door, and do you know what they saw? Bunch of people he wished he didn't met. Taking his things cause he wants some fun. And what Joe's doing is less than you, I bet. Sitting on the floor, lying in bed. And she knows she can't travel. This high is temporary. And I told her when she goes away, there better Joe's. I said, oh listen, Sherry, I don't know what I'm doing half the time. It's not worth it. This girl's fine, but where's his mind? I said, it's not worth it. Jason was a bloody idiot and forgot to run. Got controlled off what a bum, and now pretty girl he met don't believe what he said. Jason come to the realization of what he'd done. Put his life together, job well done. Now pretty girl he met don't believe what he said. And she knows he can't travel. This high is temporary. And I'm told when she goes away, that Mary Jones has said, oh listen, Sherry, I don't know what I'm doing half the time. It's not worth it. The sky is terrible, where's his mindset? It's not worth it. Joe, you did pass in the room. Joe, your mood is messing with mine too. Jason can come to the realization that things will never be the same. Joe, you did pass in the room. And Joe, your mood is messing with mine too. Jason can come to the realization that things will never be the same. Joe, you
to the realization that things will never be the same. I can't tell you this about me. I can't tell you this about me. Joe bought a couple from the internet. Thought that what he was doing was free from them. Like 501, the kingdom door. Nobody knows where they have gone. And she knows she can't travel. This high is temporary. And I'm told that when she goes away, that her Joseph settles and sharing. And she knows she can't travel. This high is temporary. And I'm told that when she goes away, that her Joseph settles and sharing.
Woo!
Excuse the voice breaks.
Yeah. So there's one remark here that I just think for me sums it up. Peter Stott. I'm a pogoing about my room. I love that. I love the idea that people
Love
are out
Peter,
there
man.
jumping up and down on their couches. Like, brilliant. One last control room big cheer for Tandale. That was absolutely fabulous, guys. Thanks so
you.
much for coming in.
It's been a great experience.
It's been
for
a
us.
pleasure.
Yeah.
It's been a
Thanks
pleasure.
for
Good
having
fun.
us.
Yeah, first gig,
Class.
and yeah, what an awesome band. Great songs.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And
One
who
awesome
kno-
studio and like
Yeah,
place.
Yeah.
I'm loving the lights here.
Yeah.
Some really
Brian's
cozy.
brilliant.
Lights everywhere.
Brian's like
Cool.
super brilliant.
Yeah.
He really is.
Brian knows his stuff.
He does.
He
Yeah,
does.
like all
His
these
stuff.
tubes that are behind you, he made them himself from
Really?
bits and all the circular stuff.
Ooh.
Like we're all total geeks.
I like the. I noticed the guitar body, just got holes in it and stuff.
There's
Yeah.
There's two up there.
Oh right.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
So there is.
Yeah, yeah. I've spent a certain amount of my lifespan that I won't get back with a hole saw. And so it's nice that people appreciate that because it makes me feel like that wasn't totally insane, like you were saying in the song earlier on. Do you think
Think
there's
you're so
something
special
special with
with
that
that.
hole saw, or are you just insane? Like,
That's something special, mate. That's
It's
something
something special.
I kind of I don't want you to stop, but come back and do another one. Come back and record.
Yeah.
And thank you everybody for tuning in. We run on donations. You can donate if you follow the links in the video descriptions. And everyone that's watching, wherever you are, even if it's in a public space, if you can all just cheer wildly now, like Peter Stott jumping up and down his couch. So hopefully that reached Seattle.
Yeah.
Okay, Alfie, roll the titles, please. Good.